Hey, what's going on? This is Good Clean Fun. Today we are going to be reviewing the Bissell air320 air purifier. That's right, today it's all about air purifiers, specifically this model. So I'm going to come at you with my thoughts and opinions on this model and just kind of let you know the pros and cons that I've noticed in about a month of using it. Stay tuned. So I kind of like to start out the video by just going through my journey on why I felt it was necessary to get an air purifier for our home. I'll just put a disclaimer here and just say that we don't have any severe allergies or anything like that. I can't really speak to that because it doesn't really apply for my situation. However, from my experience and the reviews that I read on this unit, it's a pretty good option. So if you've ever watched one of my videos, you probably heard me reference my dog, Indy. Yeah, we have a dog that's indoors that sheds and there's dander and all these things floating around. Things that don't really bother me or my wife, but things to consider. I've often thought when people visit our home, does our house stink to them? So with that thought, if there is a smell to our home, how can you get rid of that? And of course, I had heard of air purifiers and knew that was a potential option. Another reason why I was interested in getting an air purifier for our home is my wife is pregnant. Not only do I want to assist in every way I can for a healthy development of our son, but I also want us to have quality air to breathe in our home. I just think it's a little subtle detail that could improve our health. It sounds a little extreme. It's not like I live in, Chernobyl or somewhere where there's this immediate risk to our health, but it is something that I've considered. Especially as someone who cleans a lot, I notice how much dust can accumulate in only a week's time in between cleaning. So for my search, I primarily looked at Amazon. That's actually where I found the units that I've purchased. And the subject of today's video is the Bissell air320, but I also have two smaller Bissell My Air units, which I'll do a separate review in a different video for specifically. Also, do you guys like my fiddle fig tree? We named it Fitz. So first, some specs on the Bissell air320. It comes with both a HEPA and carbon filter, and is good for larger rooms up to 1,000 square feet. It has 5 fan speeds, including an automatic setting, which is usually where I keep mine. It's got a really cool fabric front panel that hides the 2 filters behind. The HEPA filter captures 99.97% of 0.3 micron particles like pollen, dust, smoke, hair, and pet dander. The activated carbon filter captures gases and VOCs, including odors from pets, cooking, smoke, and other common household odors. And while it is primarily made of plastic, it's pretty durable and you can tell the build quality is good. The control is intuitive, and while it does look like metal, it too is plastic. Not a big deal, but in case you were wondering, it is made of plastic. Now, one of the things that drew me to this specific model was the styling. It's got a really cool retro mid-century modern style to it. In fact, the first time my mom saw it in our home, she wondered what it was, thinking it might have been a speaker. When left on the automatic setting, it monitors and provides indoor air quality readings in real time and adjusts to the appropriate fan speed. If you're concerned about the noise level, in my opinion, when it's on the lowest fan speed setting, you can't really hear it. It does offer a little bit of white noise, which is kind of peaceful. The fastest setting is pretty loud, but to be expected. Take a listen here. The fan speed will automatically kick up if it senses a change in the air quality. Because we usually leave it on the automatic setting, we've had a few instances where randomly the fan will kick on to the highest setting. It has a discrete cord wrap in the back with plenty of cord should you need the extra length. So overall, we've been really pleased with the Bissell air320. It is pretty steep in price, something to consider. Although if you have severe allergies, you may end up spending 3 times as much. But we've been super pleased with it, and I really do feel like it has made a difference in our home. Thanks for tuning into today's video. I hope that you found it informative, especially if you're looking at the specific model. Hopefully it answered some questions. Some of the things I covered were things that I was wondering about when I was considering purchasing it, but ultimately I've been happy with it. But I also feel like I need to slap the disclaimer on again and just note that we don't have severe allergies. We really don't have to have this unit, to make life more comfortable for us. It's just a nice to have for us. So in some regards, I may not know what I'm talking about, but I just tried to reflect my experience with the month that I have had using it and just sort of coming from a layman's perspective in terms of the subject of air purifiers. Again, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please consider hitting that like button, and if you would be interested in more content like this, consider subscribing to my channel. This is good, clean fun, product reviews and cleaning how-tos. I hope to see you in the next one. Signing out.